Hi guys, so today is the Saturday 14th of December and I will do a quick Cisco video. So Cisco on NASDAQ, United States market. So this is on the 3 months, just for the big picture, and you can see that we started at 10 cents, 8 cents, 7 cents, and that was back in the 90s, and we shot up all the way to 82, and that was a big bubble. So we got 100,000% rise, right? From the bottom. So if you think Bitcoin was in the bubble, this was pretty bad as well. So have a look at the dump. 90% of value was lost. I'm guessing this must be the dot-com bust, right? 99, 2000, yeah, around 2000. So the dot-com bust. Cisco went all the way to $8, around 8 bucks. And look, it's it's taking it a long time to start getting back up here, So yeah, very interesting. And looking at the 3 monthly chart here, what we have now is we had this uptrend, basically, monthly high, low, high, low, high, low, high, pump, big pump here. I'm reducing volume still, but then again, the price is increasing, and there's, of course, dollar volume might be higher because the price is higher, but the number of shares is decreasing. But anyway, the volume is decreasing here. And what we see on the RSI is we're setting a high on the price action, but we're setting a lower high on the RSI. So once again, that's bearish divergence, and looks like it's playing out right now. And it's come to test the 13 EMA in the light blue here, and a little bit of a bounce. But let's see what's gonna happen with this bounce, right? It's most likely because we've lost, how much? We've lost 25%, so it's very likely to bounce up and set a lower high. If we do bounce, we haven't bounced yet, right? We haven't started to bounce yet. So yeah, all-time high here at 82. Still haven't gone back to it. Interesting. So this is the thing, that the next support will be at 21 EMA for monthly, but 3 monthly, sorry. So on the monthly, we have actually closed below the 21 EMA and the 13 EMA. So you can see there's a lot of bearish divergence here playing out. So high, but lower high, and lower high here, and now we have the dump after this 1, 2, 3, third bearish divergence. So keep in mind, see, even if we had the bearish divergence here, we still shot up. A lot, 17%. So it's just something to keep in mind. Just because it's bearish divergence on the first time doesn't mean we can't get high, and we set a bearish divergence for the third time before we start dumping. That's why we need confirmation. Here we got some wicks to the upside as well, rejecting the price action. Now we're dropping down, and RSI went to sort of it's around 50 level. So let's have a look on the weekly. So on the weekly, we're having a clear downtrend, lower highs and lower lows. At the moment, we're getting rejected by the 13 EMA, and we're coming to test it again. So let's see the interaction, if something will be able to happen. The RSI is straightening out a little bit, but still a lower low here. So so we just have to wait for the weekly to get an uptrend again, right? And it's getting rejected by EMAs, downtrending, so it's not good yet. A huge dump here, must have been some sort of news, something. But now we got the oversold in the daily, so we're having a daily oversold bounce play out, and we went up 6%, and we did close above the 21 EMA here. So let's see if we can maintain it. Let's see if we can pull back, set a higher low, and then high to at least change the trend on the daily, which will be the first step. So that's what we need. And you know, we do need if we look back on the monthly, we do need a monthly low. We do need a monthly lower high set, right? So yeah, I mean it's downtrending. This might become a resistance as well in the future if we do bounce. So that's Cisco. Not much else I'm seeing. Yeah, there's not much else to say about it. You know, we're likely to bounce somewhere. You know, there's a lot of price action here. The volume by price indicator, so we are likely to bounce somewhere in this area. You know, there's a support coming up here at 40.25, 40.25, which would, but that's 10% away. But also that's a lot. So, but this whole area here is congested, so we're likely to at least attempt to bounce, and we are attempting to bounce now. You can see the RSI is not going down much more, and we could actually draw. So this is on the weekly. We can draw a sort of a falling wedge on the, yeah, this is a good one actually, falling wedge on the weekly. So we are likely to break, and the falling wedge is usually a breakout, a reversal pattern, so we're likely to reverse here once we break out of the wedge. And do we have the same wedge on the price action? So if we drew it like this, and then we got the, you know, sort of like a wedge here as well on the weekly. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how it will play out. Probably up to 50s or something like that, around 50. Bounce, and then it will meet a resistance here. So yeah, and then set a lower high compared to this high here, and then could even form a head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. So have to be careful about that one. So if you are holding some shares, what you want is to see this bounce that's coming up out of this wedge, and then see how much of a weekly uptrend we're gonna get. And if we once again fail to break to all-time highs, it might be time to sell, or you know, this could be a massive head and shoulder pattern. But then again, you know, they keep printing the money, keep injecting liquidity into the system. So yeah, this wedge needs to play out. It's gonna be interesting. Actually, is there? So maybe there could be a good opportunity to load up if we pull back a little bit more to set a higher low, on the daily compared to 43.40. Let's say, yeah, let's say we are like at 44. You could load up for a high low, expecting a break, and then put a stop under 43.40, and we could go up here because our side did get oversold. So this is the oversold bounce. That's yeah. Anyway, interesting point of the chart here. So it should break out soon here, and usually those things break out upwards. All right. Thank you very much.